But I don't really like listening to like bad like stuff like negative stuff really. That's why I have my like because the song pop like and drop it. I don't really like that song very much because it's kind of like towards the women. It's not really a good song for us or whatever.
Sure. And we've seen like especially like I don't know if you I'm sure you almost have to be living under a rock not to have heard like about the Diane Imus situation in recent days where, you know, he referred to, you know, black women as snappy-headed hoes. Now, there have been some critiques within, like, you know, the mainstream media to say, well, you know, the hip-hoppers, you know, they shouldn't be, you know, using this language and stuff like that. There is certainly a difference. But what effect do you think that this has, you know, on our community? I think it does, you know, while the white folks shouldn't necessarily have, you know, the power to use these kind of things and there are different connotations. I think it does call for some attention in our community to, you know, begin to really look carefully at how we treat our women. So what role do you think, or what responsibility do you think that rappers and people who even listen to hip-hop play in, like, you know, just reshaping how, you know, young sisters like yourself are, you know, presented and respected in the media?
Like, well, really, it depends on, like, who you are, really. Like, if you just gonna if you like a song, and it's really, like, not like it's not for you, like let's say they talking about nappy headed hoes and you like, oh, that's my song. I must be like, why is that your song when he just dissed you or whatever? So like you gotta think about what they're really saying about us women as a whole, because you might not want to be called that like just by any other person, right? So well, I think you gotta take it upon your own perspective, because I know I'm not just gonna let somebody call me a nappy headed hoe or just tell me to shake what my mama gave me or whatever. Right. So I'm going to do something positive, like be in my books and do the right thing.
Some of your friends probably say, this stuff is just music, it's just entertainment. What would you say to that?
Really? Okay, it might be entertainment, but not, it got a certain extent, like a certain line it could go. Like if they cross the line then and take it to a whole nother level, I don't think that's just entertainment. I think it's real disrespectful.
Certainly, certainly. And finally, I'm sure you have some very ambitious goals that you set for yourself in the next 10, 15, 20 years. 10, 15 years from now, where do you see yourself being? What do you see yourself doing? And how do you plan on getting there in the next few years?
Well, my dream or my goal or whatever is to play basketball for the WNBA. And I'm trying to set that goal by doing my work now in school, getting good grades. Right now I have a 3.1, I'm trying to get that 4 point whatever, so because I got all honors, so I'm going to try and get that. But if I can't be a WNBA basketball player, I'm going to be either a doctor or a nurse, because I would like to take care of the world. Like, I don't like seeing people dying or whatever, so I'm going to do that.
And how are you going to, you know, you mentioned trying to boost your GPA. What are some other steps that you want to take in terms of, like, you know, meeting that goal, both inside the classroom and outside? Like,
community service is a good way to help me do that. And just studying a lot, study real hard, and do what I got to do. If you don't do what you got to do, you're not going to get what you want.
Word up.
About 10 years, I want to own my own restaurant.
Word up. What kind of food?
Don't know yet. Probably Hispanic food.
Word up, word up. And what are some things that you want to try and do in the next decade or so to try and prepare yourself for that goal?
Going to college. Definitely going to college.
Word up.
I'm being the NBA.
Yes. Who you going to be playing for? And what position you playing?
The Miami Heat.
Wow.
Point guard.
You want to play for the Bulls? What's going on?
No, Bulls.
All right. Well, did you see what happened in Miami on the first game of the season? Blew out by the Bulls? Yes, by about 40-something points.
But I seen what happened last season. They won the championship.
You're right about that. If they can get 5 more of those, then they'll be in good shape.
I would like finish college, have a couple of kids, you know. Right.
Yes.
Finished college, had a couple of kids, and very successful person.
Doing what?
Probably architecture.
Oh, dope. Cool. Cool.
Well, in about 20 years, I already know that I'm going to be on TV and you will be seeing me. I will be a singer, yes. You will be seeing me, and everybody in this school will be like, yeah, I remember her, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a singer, and I'm going to give back to my community. First thing I'm going to do is buy my mama a house.
Yes, yes.
Me, I want to be a pediatrician. Because, like I said, I want to work in the communities and stuff, you know. I want to be that person like, yeah, she's somebody, you know.
Yes.
And
You already somebody.
I know, but you know, I'm gonna be big, be everywhere. You know, like I said, I'm gonna travel the world.
Yes.
You know.
I want to be a forensic scientist or be in the military. And if that don't work out, then I might just be a teacher.
Yes, yes. Well, our own biases are going to try and see if we can sway you towards that forensic science area. You know, military has some rough times these days, but you know. So, like with this, like, how do you feel living in this time? These are, you know, some very special times in history, at least in my opinion. Why do you think that, you know, what do you think are some of the important things in living in this era and some of the things that you may be able to see and experience and hopefully even change in your lifetime? You know, some of your parents and grandparents, you know, they lived during, you know, the civil rights movement, and, you know, it's a lot of energy, a lot of activity going on. Since that time, at least outwardly, some of that activism has kind of died down on some ways. So how do you, you know, think that you want to try and like drum that back up and get the support of the people, but also be able to, like, you know, do it on their level, so to speak, where some people obviously, you know, some of your friends, they don't have some of the experiences that you have. They may not have some of the knowledge base. So how do you plan to try and bridge those gaps in the years to come to try and, you know, really make sure that, you know, people are getting the same information that you're getting and the same access and benefits that you're getting without necessarily being afforded the same opportunities? One of the problems perhaps in the civil rights movement is that we got integrated, people got a few jobs, but we didn't do what you said you all want to do, is to give back. So how are you going to keep that balance and everything? Because I tell you, as an adult, you know, it becomes very difficult to, you know, just try and take care of yourself more and more. How do you plan to stay on course and strike this balance?
I'm trying to stay on balance by staying in school and all that. Then I'm going to do what I said I was going to do still.
In the NBA. We might have to get you on the court, man, see what you can do. Can he play? Can he ball?
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Can't be me.
First, what you have to do is you have to get a connection with your community first, and you have to know how to talk to them and how to relate to them like adults. You know certain things that they know, so do something that you know that they'll be related to, like to get them to listen. Kids, you have to put hip hop in it. So do something that they could very much relate to.
Okay, okay.
And I don't want to be one of the statistics, so I'm going to stay in school and I'm going to prove to everybody, because people are voting, they get money off of me doing bad. They getting paid off one of my people to fail. So I'm just going to stay in school and prove them wrong.
Yes, yes, yes.
Here she goes.
Well, me, I'm gonna stay in school. I know I am.
Yes.
I'm gonna be in school for like 8, 9, 10 years, cause I want to be a pediatrician. Now, how my balance? I keep my balance, no matter what I do. Like in school, I gotta balance a lot of stuff, everything, books, everything.
How do y'all go about balancing that? Obviously, you guys are really bright students, but y'all obviously, you know, I mean, have social lives and, you know, want to, you know, do things that, you know, young people do. So, like, how do you try and, like, balance that within your day and getting your schoolwork done, but also, you know, having some fun and, you know, letting your hair down a little bit, so to speak? What you think? He's precious.
First, before anything, I do my work first before I do anything. So
how long would it take you? Like an average day? How many hours?
About an hour.
Okay, okay.
So I do my work first before I do anything, and then I go party, play ball, do what I do.
Okay, cool, cool.
Me, every day of the week, I got something planned. Every day of the week. Now, Mondays, full day. Every day is a full day. Only day I don't have a full day is on Sunday. This week will be a full day.
Why are they so full?
Because I'm a talented student. You know?
Yes.
I do dance, African dance, hip hop. I sing in the choir. I do a lot of stuff. And it's got to balance it all out. You know,
Yes,
my work,
yes.
my books.
Yes. Let's hear from them.
For me, I keep my homework and school things as